y'all, it's VJ.
It's Jame.
And this is
A Sip
and a Shot. Whoop, 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 whoop. We are here and it is social media week.
Yeah, honey.
We haven't had a social media week in 3 weeks.
It's every 4th episode.
Yes.
That's how we plan it out now. But this actually... Okay, first we're going to do the shots.
Okay.
And then we can get into it.
So this week we wanted, we like doing kind of different special drinks, making shit up.
Yep.
But this one we didn't make up. We are doing a blueberry lemon drop.
Yes. We were trying to find something that is a little healthier or, not as many calories since, we're trying to do this whole health and wellness thing. Especially because eat clean, going to Miami, so we got to get it together. So
the
this
outfits
is,
are rolling in, y'all.
Outfits are coming in. Okay, and we hoping them zippers is going up. So, this is vodka, lemon juice, and blueberries. And there's a sugar rim. That's the only real sugar that we added to this.
Yeah. And
hopefully it tastes good. It floated to the blueberry pulp, floated to the top.
Yeah, so that's what us stirring for those watching it. Okay, cheers to the good.
Cheers to the bad.
Cheers to all the things we wish we had. Clink, clink, clink.
Tastes like blueberries.
Yeah.
And blueberries don't really have a strong flavor.
Tastes like a blueberry lemon drop.
Yeah. Not a fan of vodka.
Yeah,
I was like, is it the lemon? Is it the blueberry? The vodka. That's what the issue is.
Yeah.
Per usual. Okay.
But vodka has 0 calories, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And we use Tito's, so it's gluten-free. For those that need the gluten-free option. Okay,
so next, we are doing a blueberry spritzer.
Yes. It's just not over ice.
Yeah.
Because, we do weird things on the show. So
we do what we want to do.
Yeah, we do what we want. Because it's our freaking show. So this is blueberries that have been sitting in a little stevia and some lemon juice. They were muddled with, we added rum. The recipe that we found didn't call for rum, so you know us. And then I shook it and poured it, added a little lime juice and then poured some rosé, my favorite rosé.
Yeah.
Veuve de Vernay.
Veuve de Vernay. I think I'm going to get that
it.
for her birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, I love this.
It's good.
Love this. So yeah, that's the shooter, the sipper, sip. Wow, it's been a day.
Cheers. I feel like it's too sweet for you.
It's too sweet for me.
But what sweetness did we put in it? Just the blueberries.
I think it's the stevia blueberries.
Okay.
It's like.
I like it. It's almost like a smoothie at the top.
Yeah, the blueberries, the pulp, once it rose to the top again. I don't like sweet drinks.
You want some more lime? I don't think you squeeze enough lime in it.
Yeah, I didn't squeeze a lot of lime.
You can have mine too.
Okay. It's getting everywhere, but into the drink.
Why don't you just put it in there and smash it with the...
I am. That's the plan. Just wanted to pop a couple of those before I...
Yeah, smash it. See if it gives you a little bit.
Yeah, that... What a twist. What a turn. I feel like I have like a tiny cut on my finger, but... Okay.
So while she's doing that, we are recording on a Saturday because tomorrow is Mother's Day.
Yay, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's
Mother's Day.
Right, when it comes out before we get into social media week, is there anything you want to say to Mom? Do you have like a favorite memory of Mom?
I don't have a favorite memory. My mom's my homegirl.
Right.
We have a very good relationship. Talk to her all the time. But I will say she's been super supportive of the podcast. And like yesterday, which what I was going to say before.
Yes.
This is a social media week, and we've been actually having a really good week on social media. And it's kind of like freaking us out a little bit. We're like, it's happening! One of our reels, which is something random that we really literally pulled out of our ass. The strawberry drop shot has like 7,500 views on Instagram, and we got a bunch of followers in like less than 24 hours.
Yes, we got like almost 100 new followers.
Yes, and we're fingers crossed at 300.
Right.
It's like, because we were at the 2-something for a long time. But it was just so fun yesterday talking to her about it, because I was like freaking out, and she was like screaming with me, and then going through all of our Instagram things. Yeah. And like, how do I look at this? And how do I look at that? And then she subscribed to YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment.
A sip and a shot.
Thank you. But yeah, that was just cool that she's being super supportive of it, and like, oh my gosh, this is happening. You girls are doing so good. And da-da-da-da. Yeah.
It kind of came out of nowhere, because I called Jame on Friday. I was like, girl, have you seen what's going on? She's like, no. I was like, get on the page. Like, I screenshot. I was like, get on the page right now. And it just we kept getting notifications. It kept jumping. I was like,
and I didn't think anything of it, because I have notifications like on for Instagram anyway. So when I woke up, I just thought, okay, VJ posted something on Instagram and people are liking it. Nothing new. Until she texted me and was like, do you see what it is? And I was like, oh, so you didn't post anything too?
No, and we normally, like, the way Instagram works at times is it's like every other reel will get over 1,000 views sometimes.
Right.
I don't think we broke 2,000.
No.
It's like 1,100. We might get like a little 1,500, like a little 19, like, but never 200.
Yeah.
So when we first saw it, it was like 4,000 views. We were like, what is going on?
The swamp water and the strawberry drop were like 4,000, 3,500. And I'm like, who is? And then people just were liking and tagging people, and I'm like, what? What is happening right now?
But it was exciting. I was like, what do we do differently? And that's not even our best video. I think that's what got me. It's like, it's not even our best video. But it's like,
not even our favorite recipe. Not even like.
And it was such a random recipe. We're like, okay,
Yeah, we just had strawberries. Let's just make this.
Yeah.
And didn't put much thought into it.
But you know what? But I think, like, we had guests over here today. They're not. They left, but consistency and just we are our authentic selves.
Yes. Like, and I get that a lot from like random people that I meet out that are like that I don't know. I meet them through my guy friends, and they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, your personality is so great! Like you guys, like your podcast is like just like that." Or I love when like people are like, "Okay, so when you said this on the show," and I'm like,
"You gotta give us like a little bit more background because we just
background." But it just feels good that it's, we're almost to a year, and like we have like reels, and we're just planning so much.
Yeah, I'm about to say we got something for y'all.
We got some stuff going on, and we're just super excited, super grateful.
Yeah,
it's good.
Guys. Okay, let's jump. Oh, wait.
Back to your mom.
Yeah, so my mom is, like you said, my homegirl. Me and my mom have always been close. That's my girl. She is more supportive of the podcast now.
Yeah.
And initially, she was like, "Is your job gonna see this? Like, are you gonna get fired?"
Yeah,
like, she went into like the nervous. I'm like, we're not talking about anything that
crazy.
bad, like that crazy that would jeopardize my job. But I feel like my favorite memories. Me and my mom are at the age now where we find the same things funny. Mm-hmm. So, like, our little inside joke is keep me updated, because it's like people who are not involved at all.
Yes.
And then, like, you tell them what's going on, and they're like, okay, keep me updated. So I had her on her, like, floor today. But, she's coming over tomorrow for Mother's Day. Her and I are going to fry fish. Do you know about this, like, not frying fish on Sundays thing for Black people?
No.
Okay. I was talking to my coworker, and she's from Liberia, and she was like, "Veronica, we don't fry fish on Sunday." And I was like, "We don't?" But most fish fries in the South
are on
like a Saturday.
Yeah.
Like a
Friday
or Saturday.
Friday. And that's what I stepped back. I was like,
But I was like, my mama want fried fish, so guess what? She
get
fried
fish. And that is what it is.
Okay. Let's jump
into it.
Do you want to be a mom?
Do
Do you want to celebrate Mother's Day one day?
Yeah. Yes. The question came out of nowhere. I was like, what? I mean, yes, I do.
Okay. I don't have any follow-ups.
Do you want to be a mom?
Maybe.
We can't start this late anymore.
Oh, it's to give some background. So James, well, I can call them my friends, but like James' guy friends that she's always talking about, they randomly popped over.
I tried to tell her that they very much love VJ. I love them too. Yes, I was on the phone with them because they were going somewhere and they were like, "What are you doing today?" And I was like, "Well, we're recording." They were like, "Oh, so we get to go to VJ's house." I don't know about a we. Like, I'm going to VJ's house. It's like, you should call. Like, how about you call her? No, it's okay. It'll be fine.
So did you call or text me?
I texted you.
Yeah, and she was like, "So the boys are coming over your house." And I'm like, when? Like, that's fine. But
I don't
when?
know. I was like, I didn't have a time.
I don't know.
They just decided that they were gonna pop up because they know where she lives. They want to spend time over here. They want to spend time with VJ, and refused to call ahead of time.
They did. He did end up calling.
Okay.
He did end up calling, and he was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" No, he said, "Hey, you're getting ready to have guests." And I was like, "Okay."
Yep.
Like,
that's
who may they be? So he was just telling me, and I said, "Are you here? Are you like close?" He was like, "No, but we're on our we should be there soon. I'll let you know when we're outside."
Okay.
Thanks. So they came over. We smoked hookah. We drank. They watched us prep for the show, and
they participated. In some of the reels. And we're giving directions.
They're gonna tag. Give us suggestions.
Yep. Give us suggestions.
And then it's good to hear their input and be like, this is dope.
Yes.
Like, it's cool here. Like, because guys are.
They're very low key.
Guys can be like low key, but they was like, this is actually kind of dope. They're like,
really
have you listened to it yet?
Yeah. So embarrassing sometimes.
They're great.
Yes, they are. But
I'm gonna leave that last one out.
Yep, leave it alone. Whatever. Whatever.
Okay, so it's our social media week, and speaking of Mother's Day, I did have a Mother's Day
related one. Okay.
So it's this post on Shade Room.
Okay, I was like TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat.
And a guy wrote in a question, and he said, "Did you already read it?"
Go ahead.
We might have the same one. Huh?
I didn't include it in this.
Okay. He said he's dating this girl who's a mother.
Okay.
And he said him personally, he doesn't have any kids.
Mm-hmm.
But the woman keeps asking, "What are you what are we doing for Mother's Day? What are you getting me for Mother's Day?" And he said he didn't plan on celebrating Mother's Day with her, but with his mother, because she doesn't have any of his kids.
Yes. Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I can see it. I get it. I'm really
What would you do?
I'm trying to think, because it's just like,
I feel like it's justified.
Kind of. Like, I could see him getting like her flowers, like, "Oh, happy Mother's Day to you because you're a mother and we're like dating."
Yeah.
But also, where's your child? Is your child not spending Mother's Day?
And then
with
my
you?
other question is it the father of the child? Well, and then maybe she's asking, maybe not what you're getting me, but what are we celebrating?
What are we planning to do?
Yeah, because like me, if I was dating a man who had a child.
For Father's Day, I'll get you. I got no problem. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, you'll get a text that says Happy Father's Day, but you ain't the daddy of my kids. So.
And I'd expect you to be with your child. That's why I was just like.
Now, what if he wants to share the day with you
and their kid? Oh, okay. We need to talk about that first. It depends. I think it depends on what level of relationship we're at. If we're beginning stages.
Probably not.
Probably not. Not even a probably not. I'm not. Because I would want to meet the kid, be around the child, before Mother's Day, Father's Day, whatever it is. Yeah. Why did you spend it with
if I was your wife.
Yes, if you were that's how I'm like.
Yeah, if I was your wife and you had then I had a bonus child.
Yes.
Then I would celebrate you as the father. But if I'm just like your girlfriend.
What are we? Or like if we haven't been together for years, like if it's like a new relationship or something like that, a few years in, like a year and a few years in, I have interactions with your child regularly.
Yeah.
And like, you know, they stay with you and I'm over there and then we one fake happy family, making dinner, helping with homework, stuff like that.
Oh, you got homework?
I don't know what you gotta do. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. I don't know what people do in the world. Some people do, some people don't. Some people on the pickup list. Some people gotta pick up the kids.
So you gotta pick up the kids.
You know, in that situation,
we should have asked. We should have asked.
Mm-hmm. He would.
He would.
Yeah.
And that's why I said. Wait, would he get her something or would he celebrate? Like, would he like plan an event? Like plan
probably
we're gonna go out for brunch.
Something.
Okay.
He's spending it with his mother tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what do you do? Like, how do you split that time? Like, if you got a girlfriend who has a kid who's not yours, and then you got a mother.
It depends on what level of relationship you're at. Take everybody out to breakfast. Boom. All right.
Mom, we be outside by 11:15. Be on the step. Have some
Done. Done. The rest of your day gone. Sure.
I don't know. I don't think that's gonna go in one of our categories, but it is something I saw on social media.
I don't know that's gonna go into true. You're allowed to feel however you feel about anything that you feel.
And I think she should say, you know, communication is a big thing.
Yeah.
And you should say, hey, these are my expectations. But part of me feels like she's telling you that. She keeps asking, what are we doing for Mother's Day?
Yeah. And it's like, if you don't plan to do anything with her for Mother's Day, just say that.
You might lose your girl, but just say that.
Yeah, and you know, I think I'm just very much at the point where it's just like, you don't like it, fine. I don't feel like I need to explain things or really like push my boundaries when I know what I want in order to keep somebody around is what I'm saying. So it's
but what if you?
It's like, okay, I'm planning to spend Mother's Day with. He's like, I'm planning to spend Mother's Day with my mother.
Mm-hmm.
That is not changing. And she's like, well, I don't know why you want to do that. And she's like, you know what? Fine, I'm done with you. Because I want to spend Mother's Day with you and you already have a child that's not mine. Okay.
That's age. That's maturity because we do get to a point where it's like, I'm not doing this.
I'm not doing this with you.
Okay. Like, I don't want to argue with nobody.
Not
like,
at all.
We got to be, like, damn near married to get a good argument out of me. Because no, I'm trying to change my okay game.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm trying to change that because that's an issue for me, but we'll talk about that in a few weeks.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you feel. I'm not in a position where I'm going to try and change anybody's mind.
You're not?
No. I'm not on that. Okay. There's a list of things. Like, oh, that's how you feel? Okay. But that's my personal problem. It's like, that might be a problem for me.
Okay.
Whatever.
What you got? Let's give you our categories. Please stop.
Yes. True.
Bish what? Like, what the fuck?
Okay. So I have, y'all know my phone be the recording.
Right. So I'm not gonna look at it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at myself.
So this is a little steamy.
Ooh, spicy.
So this is on Instagram. I wasn't prepared, so I just had to roll through Instagram. It says, the question was, what's the worst sexual experience y'all had? Children, mothers, couple years. This girl said, I was eating his ass and got toilet paper crumbs in my mouth. Shit was nasty, but I wasn't about to stop, so I swallowed it and pretended like everything was okay. My mama ain't raised no bitch. Shook. That's word for word. That's what it says.
Well, how do we know that's toilet paper crumbs?
I don't know.
That's where I'm at with it. Like, how do we know that's toilet paper crumbs?
Maybe.
And I don't know because I've never partaken
I've never
done that. But like, I don't know if that's like, are your eyes wide open?
I don't think so. Because if you think like, what did you here?
Like he's not on all fours.
Yeah, I don't know that he's on all fours.
And you're like,
it might be like feet in the air.
No, but for me, and I know that might take away from the spontaneity of it, but any
extracurricular activities,
not even extracurricular of that level, like any
you should shower first.
Oral situation, you should shower
That's
first.
an extracurricular.
Yeah, any oral extracurriculars, it should be like a shower, and at that level, it should be soaked in the tub. You know, good soak in the tub, a shower to rinse off. You know, I don't know about everyone else, but after I take a bath, I like to get in the shower. Yeah, that's a good like 1, 2, 3 transition to the bedroom. Like bathtub. So make it cute. Have your little wine. Your little, but like evenings is not like an everyday.
Sorry,
it's not like a date like going to McDonald's. That's like a Ruth Chris stuff. Like something you
say for a special moment, I believe.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you can say. Mama ain't raised no bitch. Too.
That's not one of them.
That's not one of them.
Cause she also raised someone who took her dental hygiene seriously and health. That's nasty.
That's toilet paper. Okay.
And furthermore,
if you got toilet paper crumbs in there, I'm pretty sure you got little dookie balls.
That's what I'm saying. How do you know that's toilet paper? And you know what? He probably ain't even know it was getting ready to happen. He just rolled with it. Because most men are not like, wait a second. This is
going to be a doozy of an episode. You're going to be like, what in the world is wrong with y'all?
I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that conversation. Go ahead.
I don't even know what to say about that.
I mean, I'm just saying it's not like, but from what I've heard, it's not like men are saying, "Hey, can you do this?" Often, and so it's more of you just kind of gotta flow with it.
It's one of those things.
Like you can't ask because they might say no. You just kind of have to while you're down there try it out.
No,
maybe.
That.
So I heard.
Maybe. I think it's just like any.
They're like, I won't stop it, but don't be like, hey, is it okay if I eat?
I feel like that's what they tell the world. I mean, like in actuality, like in the moment, they're like, you will eat my ass. You will dip down there for a second. Come back up.
They be like pushing their legs back a little bit more. You gonna go like, listen.
You just gonna go down there.
This
roll that body, curl that body up a little bit.
This is where the train stops. Thank you. Not past go.
What
the train has ended. They've taken the key out of the ignition. It don't go no further. You can choo-choo all you like. Maybe that train and choo-choo is the right like connotation, but like this is end road. This is
that's
like no more road.
But naturally to each their own.
Yes.
It does.
I'm not saying I wouldn't.
Okay.
I'm just saying I haven't.
You the one that listen to this back, so I can catch all the words that you be saying.
Why is this
next?
What are you categorizing it?
Bish Whet. Right. And I feel like if somebody told me that,
please stop.
If you're like, you haven't like catching up with your girl the next morning.
Let me tell you what we did to that last night.
Oh my god! And then, cause mama ain't raised no bitch. Bitch, what?
She raised a dumb bitch.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. Hey, I ain't sharing not near drink with you
ever.
I mean, post COVID anyway.
You are already down there.
That's fine. To each their own.
Like it's already in your mouth, so why not just swallow? I mean, you want to swallow some of it anyway. What you like you gonna ruin yourself?
Like that. Okay. Just give me. I gotta go to
no.
Go to the bathroom. Go to
you gonna mess up the
dookie bone tissue messed up the the mood.
Yeah.
If his booty hole look like that, what about the pain?
Well, it's already clean now.
Oh, she might have
And
started at the back door.
Most.
She might have started at the
That's
back
not
door.
somewhere you can start off at. And
It
most
might
men
for some
use like the
people.
flushable wipes. Like my former beau, like he.
Okay. All right. All right.
Please stop.
You please don't. Let's save you from a crazy phone conference. Hey, we just had the group of men in here today. Talking about they listen to the podcast. Hold on.
Whoever this man is nasty because most men they keep their stuff right clean.
That's what she ain't see no tire tracks on the drawers.
Well, and everything you didn't see what was going on because you can't see. You won't be able to see white toilet paper.
You can.
Like, so if she didn't see that, she definitely didn't see the drawers. No, she didn't see the drawers because she did not take a bath and then get in the shower and then transition to the bedroom. She missed the steps. No, she didn't see the drawers.
Oh my gosh. Or smell anything. Whatever. She in the moment. She could have had the Rona for all we know. Can't smell or taste anything.
Next. Okay, so.
It's yours. Yeah.
There was this prank. So I saw this on another podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can find it. I think I saved it. I just want to read the podcast name.
How rich?
Two Hot Takes.
Okay.
Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Reddit readings. Ooh, maybe we should like go on Reddit.
I'll be in Reddit. Oh, that was a good blueberry.
So.
Nice and sour.
The question is, I know she was like, the blueberries taste so good. And I'm like, are they sweet or are they sour?
No, those are sweet. I didn't say tasty good. I said they're really sweet.
Okay.
And I got a sour one, thank God. Try yours. Try your blueberry. Ad break, blueberry break.
Mine is sweet.
What's up?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to read up what you think?
Yeah, but you go ahead and tell your thing.
Well, you said ad breaks. I'm trying to give it some time.
Yeah, I think it just cuts, like, and then plays right after.
I know. Like, cause it'll be playing right now.
I really, okay.
I don't know.
The last
I don't
time we
listen
did
to it on the podcast. I listen to it.
The last time I didn't cut this part out.
I know,
I
but
totally
then I
forgot.
was gonna put the ad break.
I put the ad in there.
Oh, so it just runs. So it stops when we are.
Yeah, and then they just get foolishness. But I don't know how it works for real. Okay.
I mean, I feel like
I need to cut it. I
don't cut it. This is like who we are. Like,
this is where people are like in their car. Bitch, y'all ain't talking about that.
Yeah, right. Well, the ad break they would turn it anyway.
True.
So,
okay.
The title of the post was, "Am I an asshole for not going to a party that was planned for me?"
Ooh,
Okay. So she has planned a wedding, and her fiance and the best man thought that it would be a good idea to prank the bride by objecting at the wedding. So that is what they did at the wedding. But by law, if any person objects, wherever they're getting married, if any person objects, the wedding can't happen. Like they will not move forward with the wedding if there's an objection.
Hey, yo.
So everything is wasted. They're not married. That you don't get any refunds. And they were like, as much as they explained, this was a prank, it was a joke, I'm not really objectioning. Whoever was supposed to marry them could not marry them. So there's no reception, there's no, and they paid, everything was already paid for.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I would have got my check a month ago. A month before.
Yeah, sorry, sis.
I did my job. I got everybody here. I got you ready for your pictures.
So her would-be sister-in-law said, we'll plan a party, everyone come to my house, and I'll plan, and I'll throw, an after party or something situation. She said, I walked out. I walked down the aisle into my car and left.
Yeah.
Am I an asshole for not going to the party?
No. My party got canceled. All my money wins.
And I guess they were going to take the food from the reception.
I don't even know how that works. Like, I'm sitting here trying to. Okay. Depending on what your catering situation is,
you somebody paid for.
Yes, that is true. It's just like
they
don't have any. There's no to-go trays, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Like they can all go to the.
No, there's no silver platters unless you got buffet. Yeah, buffet you might be able to put into like a aluminum container.
Well, everybody else can go, but I'm not going to that reception.
See the dinner where they sitting there plating up your fish and your chicken and your steak, and like they already in the.
And I guess she said, you as the wedding planner, if that happens, and the pastor, whoever is marrying them, is like, we can't move forward. Like, that's just what it is. We cannot go forward with this wedding. What do you as the planner do?
I can't do anything about state law.
No, I'm saying, like, what? Okay, so you can't do anything. It's canceled. What, like, who do you talk to? Do you talk to the girl? I guess you got to talk to the girl.
You got to talk to the couple?
Well, she left.
Well, I mean, yeah, usually it would be like, first of all, I would be there probably to talk to the bride on her way out. Like, I'm at the back anyway. I send you down the aisle. Ain't nobody else coming down the aisle after you. I'm at the back, last pew. Every time. With my pen and paper. Checking things off. Making sure stuff's loaded in. So it's like, catch her on the way out. And then also, like, usually you have an assistant, so it's kind of just like, have people stay seated. Tell them, like, give us a few minutes so we figure things out. Whatever. But if she wants, like, if there's nothing we can do legally, then I have to go to all your vendors. Be like, hey. Funny thing. You've already probably spent about 4 hours here because the ceremony's happening. So we're about an hour 3, 4 for a lot of the vendors. Videography, photography, the cake's already done. Flowers have already been loaded in. Your rentals are already there. The chef is already prepping food because cocktail hour happens 30 minutes after the ceremony start. I don't know.
No. I mean, would you like tell everyone to go to the reception so that they get their money's worth?
My job is to do whatever my couple asks of me. Yep. And I tell them that every single time I talk to a new couple, I was like, I know your parents might be paying for it. If your parents ain't paying for it, they ain't paying for it. I'm booking you. If there's certain things they want you to do that you don't want to do for your wedding day, let me know. We can talk about it. See if it's a big deal, not a big deal. If you want to change it, if I got to finagle some hours to be like, that timeline doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. You really can't do a receiving line. How about we have them walk around to the tables during the reception?
Oh my God, I remember a receiving line. That's so 90s.
Yes. And I had a couple whose parents were like, they're very selfless receiving line. Oh, do you want to do one? No, we don't. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. So I got it. That's what you paid me for.
I didn't understand the receipt. Like, and some couples would do the receiving line and then
go to the
reception and go from table to table.
Yeah, no. Right now, people just do table to table.
As my friend, if my former fiance did that.
Whatever my friend want to do is what we gonna do.
We all going on my honeymoon, like, whoop, let's go.
I'll be right in that kitchen. Can we buy? I know you guys normally have boxes for the bride and the groom to take home at the end of the night for the leftovers. I'm just going to take that early.
Just the one.
Thank you. Is this the cake box? Is this the cake? The box the cake came in? Oh, it only has one front. We just need a little saran wrap. That's fine. I'll go to the kitchen.
Let me ask you this: do you marry him?
I feel like at that point, if he's comfortable enough to like prank you on your wedding day, I think you know that he's a dumbass. I think you already
said yes.
You already said yes.
Or there have been red flags waving at you, and as you're walking down the aisle with your daddy,
that's not even walking. That's you halfway through the ceremony. That's the preacher done gave his piece, and talked a little bit about marriage and the sanctity of it, and so how happy we are to have everybody here.
Be like somewhere to
pause. Okay.
I just don't think weddings should be a space where you're making a prank. Like,
No.
objection. Like, that's not funny to me.
No.
And like, I'm making a vow to you and to God.
Yeah.
Don't play with me.
It's very much not funny. That's to say, you know he's an idiot. You already said yes to him. You probably spent a good amount of time with him. And you know his friends are idiots as well. You probably know they're more idiots than your boyfriend is an idiot. Yeah, like, what the heck?
I be packing my shit up and rolling the hell out. So that's a please stop for me.
Mm-hmm. If you gonna prank somebody, please look into the laws of that area.
Right.
State got different laws. It's like DC, no dancing. I'm gonna be upset about it through next weekend.
People are gonna dance. Okay, what's yours?
Okay, this is another relationship. Let me make sure if I can find it. So this was kind of like a thread. I don't know if I'm gonna go through all the thread, but it's about cyber stalking your exes.
Okay.
It says, I don't know who needs to. Oh, this is from Spiritual Word. My few have been from Spiritual Words.
Okay.
So it's, I don't know who needs to hear this.
Not that last one was done.
It was from Spiritual Word. Listen, I don't know what the Instagram is. I don't know if it's like an embracing black culture, shade room, ball alert, that type of thing, a meme page, but that's where it came from. Okay.
God ain't say. Well, you know what the Bible does say: the marriage bed is undefiled. Ain't that what it say?
Yeah. Okay. What happens? Do your own thing. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop cyber stalking people who are no longer part of your life. 1, your focus should be on examining why you haven't healed. 2, you stifle your ability to move forward when you're obsessed with the past. Also consider asking if that behavior is tied to the end of the relationship in question. Really dig deep and hold yourself accountable. There's quite a few. I was like making fake accounts to bypass somebody's boundaries is completely unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
And if you put that same energy into healing as you did stalking someone, you'd be in a better position.
Amen.
I was like, they was.
Have you ever made a fake account?
No. That has my friend. I'd use my account to get into some stuff. I'd be like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I have said I could find somebody for you, but I've never made a fake account.
Yeah, I've never made a fake account.
I don't care that much.
I'll go see like what's on.
Right. And I'll be sure not to double tap.
Yeah.
But if it's private, you should.
Let me tell you, them fingers be late. Woo. Slide one time. Don't let your finger get a twitch. You gotta slide. Woo.
Yeah, it's light on it.
Slide. But I just be in people's Instagram page, not because like an ex or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Am I cyber stalking any of my exes?
I don't think so. Now, cyber stalking people you interested in dating,
That's
did
different.
that.
That's not about healing, but I don't think I've blocked anyone who I had feelings for. So.
Oh yeah, no, I don't block people.
I blocked them. You ain't want to ride this ride no more. You won't be able to see it.
You just like get the hell off and get off the roller coaster.
Get out the park because you can't see this roller coaster go up and down no more.
But you know what? Those memes. There are actually like videos now where it's like, oh, like, where are you from? And it's like the girl sitting there, she's like, she already knows where you're from. Yeah, she knows your mother's name. She knows what high school you went through.
Birthday.
She knows your birthday. Yeah,
we've done that.
We've done that. Because you need to know who you're going out with.
Mm-hmm.
You need to know, one, if they got a girlfriend. Children they didn't tell you about, a baby on the way.
You know what I like? It's been I don't want to say who, but a friend of ours has been like sending me TikToks with some very handsome men. Mm-hmm. But she doesn't do her research because when I get on the page and I dig a little deep, they have like babies.
Yeah, or like 22. 19.
No, she's done good with like
the age thing.
Yeah, the age. They're more like 27, like between 25 and 27, which is a little bit too young for me. But you know, I'm open. Not right now. I would be open, but not right now. I'm not open.
Gosh darn it! Almost caught her. She caught herself. Almost caught her.
But I'm like, babies, because I don't really want to celebrate Father's Day with you. I got a daddy, and I want to celebrate with my father.
Okay, we're good. We're good. So I feel like somebody asked you something crazy about having to upset it. Maybe it was just you earlier.
What?
Maybe it was you earlier. You want have kids? Yeah. Where is this going? Where are we going with this?
Oh God. So I saved. Wait, is there more?
No.
Okay, I saved one, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, Jame was gonna hate this one because we have a similar hate, shared hate.
Okay. So this episode always makes me nervous because you just never know what people are gonna pull out of.
This is how we.
Okay, so it's a TikTok, and it's a married couple. Are they married? Yeah, husband and I. How her and her husband prevent fighting. It's a weekly ritual. They sit on the couch and they put their bare feet together, and they call it toe talks.
Am I the ass? This is how we prevent conflict. Make sure your toes are touching because the touch will actually reduce the tension. The distance also creates enough space for two people to fully express. This is a space to talk about anything that's important. Here are some suggestions. Is there anything that hurt you or triggered you? How can you better support each other? Anything you feel you need.
Okay.
Express gratitude.
Okay. The conversation is not bad. I do think that couples should have weekly check-ins, just like, how are you doing? What can I do better?
Whatever works best for your relationship.
I don't want to touch your toes.
It's wonderful. Do not touch your toes to my toes. And you know what the crazy thing? So it drives me. It annoys me. And my sister, like, she has like the feet. You know, people that have feet that can like spread their toes. When she was younger, she used to do that and then hook her feet over mine. I'd be ready to smack her.
I do that too, and like you can feel like
the individual toes locking in.
You can feel the spread like that.
Yep. I'm like, get off of me.
Me and my brother be fighting.
We could communicate. We could put a pillow down.
We can. So Tammy and Walker just did this thing where like she sat, like she straddled him, and they just looked in each other's eyes and spoke to each other. Well, they stared into each other's eyes, and then I think conversation happened. It's like an intimacy play.
You know, there's different toes don't have to be involved. I think that's where I'm at. Please stop on the toes. I love that they do the weekly check-ins. I love that they are able to talk about their relationship. I love that they are able to communicate.
I like that you're like when you face forward, you can't hide anything. Like if you're laying on his lap, then he could be making a face that you don't even understand.
Or you're like, avoiding the eye contact. We can you know how you do the seesaw thing on, you know how, you sit on the floor, you have your legs in like a V, and then somebody else sits there, and it used to be like a stretch where like somebody faces you and you put your
seesaw?
I don't know what it's called, but I just called it a seesaw. Okay. But it's like they hold your hands, you hold theirs, and they pull you, and like they lean forward. Okay. We can sit just like that. Hey. How's it going? There's still some physical touch happening. Yeah.
Or we can hold hands. I don't want your feet on me at all.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's
really weird.
You get to the knees.
I said earlier when we were sitting when they were here.
Oh, do you want to give that because that's social media?
No. That's social media.
I think the picture you screenshot came from where? Instagram. That's where it came from. Yo, you're crazy. You're crazy.
Okay, so it's a please stop for the toe talk.
Yes, I thought you were going to talk about you guys earlier. I was like, oh wow, she's really going to do it.
But true for the weekly check-in.
Yes, have a weekly check-in with your partner.
Yeah.
Be open and honest. Communicate well with each other.
Find a form of intimacy that works for you. With toes.
Yeah, find a way to communicate.
I'll share mine if you share why you don't like feet.
I don't dislike feet.
Okay.
But you had to bring me into nothing. You had to bring me into anything.
Okay, it's funny because we were just like, we're so open with this podcast, but there are certain things we will keep to ourselves.
We're going to keep that to ourselves. Especially
that might be like
7,500 views on our Instagram. I was like, I don't know who watching this now.
Okay, what you got?
That was it.
That's it? That's all you got?
That's really it. I didn't prepare for this at all.
That's
work
okay.
has been stupid. So
It is. I didn't even realize it was social media week.
yeah,
But it's funny because I saved that for the Toe Talks one
you knew.
weeks ago. Because I was like, oh, we gotta talk about this shit. That's why I sent it to you.
Yeah.
That's why I sent it to you.
I was like, I haven't been on social. I really have not been on social media.
Yeah.
I've been on YouTube a lot just because I keep that
know.
as like white noise in the background.
And she's preparing for her birthday trip.
Yeah, preparing for Miami. What people call the yams now? You know that? I was like, this how
Was
you know.
it? Didn't it used to be called the MIA?
Yeah, like
Or
MIA.
the Yayo?
Yeah,
Is it Yayo? Is Yayo Miami or is Yayo like a drug?
I don't think it's a drug. I don't know. But on people, they're like, yeah, we in the yams. And I was like, my yammy. I got it. I get it. Don't understand. I got the yam from that, but why you calling it?
I guess it makes sense because like yams is another word for like cheeks.
Yeah. The cheeks of America. Florida man today. Oh, do you have anything else?
That's all I got.
Okay.
That's all I got this week. What else is happening on? Now I'll ask on the shooter. Nothing like spicy has happened on social media this week, I feel like.
No. I think because the world's opened up, things have died down.
Yeah, nothing like too crazy.
But I will say school shootings have started up again. So
school shootings started like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And I remember
there was just
the
one in the middle school recently though. And a shooting today in Miami's today is on Saturday, Miami and at Aventura Mall in Miami.
Last year when we were quarantining, there was like a TikTok or Instagram like reel or video, and the guy said, or it had to be a TikTok because it was a stitch, and it was like for all the people who holler about gun control, there hasn't been any like school shootings, and then the guy stitched it. He was like, everyone's at home, like there's no opportunity to have that. To shoot out of school. So,
yep,
we're not gonna get political. I don't know why like certain things are political issues and other things are not, but
you think they were all like human rights issues, but
not political issues, and I think that's where we get lost.
Yeah,
it's not like stop killing people. Go get some type of help.
Yeah, that's it. It's not the answer.
It's never gonna be the answer.
Never gonna be the answer, because like even when you do that later in life, it doesn't solve anything. You might run into similar people, and it's just like you're just gonna keep that's the answer for everything.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, no, it's not, because once you kill somebody, you life. Yeah.
Yes.
So it don't even matter.
Yes. I'm just like, you know, like that's the outcome. Like you're not gonna get caught.
Yeah.
But it's also like, okay, so say you didn't get caught after, you know, shooting your bully or somebody you didn't like.
Yeah.
Do you think when you get into college, you're not gonna beat people that
bully you
or like don't like, not that we're saying bullying is right or anything, it's, you know, definitely not,
but the option is not, it should never be an option where you need to shoot and kill someone. Now
right.
You need to slap them. I'm not an advocate for violence, let me say that, but you don't need to bring in a gun and ruin your life essentially.
Yes, because of one individual, you know, or, you know, there's just, it's so sad now.
But schools really do need to schools and people need to get a better handle on bullying.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
You need to get a better handle. There needs to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? There needs to be more, like...
I think people need to believe people when they tell them they're being picked on.
What's the word when it's like, no tolerance. There should be no tolerance for bullying.
Yeah, but I feel like I've seen a lot of stories where it's not the no tolerance thing. It's like a kid will bully somebody, right? Mm-hmm. And then once that kid complains... Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, I'm standing in the classroom, they're not bullying you, or they're just joking, or they didn't mean it that way, you're being sensitive, like that.
But you don't know how something affects somebody.
Right.
So you need to check it immediately.
Right.
It needs to be like a big consequence.
And it's like, always, it's the kids that end up committing suicide, and it comes out, it's like, oh, she went to the principal or her teacher multiple times, and, you know, couldn't say anything at home, and, like, her parents tried to step in, but they couldn't do anything, so she felt by herself.
Like,
and teach your kids to not be bullies.
Teach your kids to not be bullies.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Like, come on. It's just...
So, whatever.
Life is too short to be, and I hate saying this. Bullying is a way of, it happens. I don't want to say it's a way of life, because I've been bullied when I was a kid.
Same here.
So it happens. Thankfully, I had friends who ain't play that shit. They were like, no. But I never felt the need to like kill anyone. And I had family and things like that, but
yeah, that's really unfortunate.
I feel so sad for like kids, because you know kids are precious, and I feel like I always say we have to allow children to be children, because they're children for so short of an amount of time.
Yes.
And I mean, I'm saying like all the way up to 18, 19 years old, they're still kids.
Yes. And and it only takes, I feel like, one interaction for them to come out of like a kid's mindset. So it's like and no matter what age it is, as soon as that happens, it's like they start thinking differently.
Their innocence is gone.
Yeah, the innocence is gone. And it's just like,
that's why my kid doesn't believe in Santa Claus.
Oh, definitely. Man, let me
Any
tell you
man
something about my boy Santa Claus back in the day.
Listen, my parents would sign Santa. My mom
Yeah.
would sign. And I, like, when I think back at it, I was like, I know my mom's handwriting. But
Yes.
it's like, I thought Santa had the same handwriting.
Yes.
Like,
It's like they used to sign Santa, and and it was kind of like, I believed in Santa Claus, but I also knew it was like mom and dad, because
I always thought it was Santa. I thought it was Santa Claus up until my mom said, I got a drum set. She was like, I'll get you a drum set, and then, you know, Santa will get you some other stuff. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I think they did some Santa, some parent.
Mom,
dad. And it was also like, growing up, my family would do like holidays together. So it would be like all the kids had to go to sleep, and you're like sitting there, you know, they're wrapping presents. Like, clearly those presents are going somewhere.
And they say, Santa's not going to come unless you sleep.
Yeah, and you're like, okay. I was always a bad kid. I was or sneaking and peeking at presents, because I'm like a freaking ninja. I was in there.
Why can't you just let it happen?
I couldn't. The anticipation is too much. Sorry, Mom. I was always peeking at my presents. Go in the closet, into hiding place, look in the bags. I always knew how to put stuff back exactly the way that I found it. Like, put the tape back, with the tape up, without.
I don't even know where my parents hid this stuff.
Oh, I know exactly where the stuff is. I knew for years.
Because I remember one year, like, we had tents, we had teacups, we had drink, and I say we because my parents and my aunt would get me and my cousin the same things. So we had like doll houses, and like you remember like the kitchen. I was like, where do they keep all this stuff? But and like my brother got a Tonka truck, like the kind you could like get in. I'm like, where? Of course Santa bought it. Like Santa bought it.
It couldn't have been anywhere else in this house.
Right, because I've been everywhere in this house. But I remember like wake up. This has taken a turn, but we're gonna end it here.
Yeah.
I would wake my. I'm like, Mommy, Santa has come. And it's like 6 a.m. She's like, go back to sleep.
Yeah, no,
we are not playing with her. This definitely took a turn, but this was our social media week.
Yeah. We're done.
It's VJ.
It's Jame.
And this is
A Sip
and a Shot. Bye.